Everyman Driver Nation, what's going on? Welcome back. I'm Dave Erickson, and today I'm going to give you a tour and walk around of a brand new vehicle. This is the 2017 Mazda CX-9 all-wheel drive, a three-row passenger crossover SUV that has a lot of great qualities about it. This comes in 4 trim levels. There is Sport, Touring, Grand Touring, and Signature. Earlier this year, I had the Grand Touring, now I have the Signature. Now the difference is the first 3 trim levels have front wheel and all-wheel drive options. This is exclusively all-wheel drive, 8.8 inches of ground clearance. So there are some advantages there. Join me now as we take a quick tour of it, and I'll give you my recap of what I've experienced this week. Let's get started. So you have one engine available on the CX-9. By the way, this came out in 2006, debuted in 2006. They redesigned it in 2016. So it's a 2.5 liter turbo 4-cylinder. This is mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission, sport automatic transmission, 227 horses, 310 pound-feet of torque. But if you use premium fuel, you can bump it up to 250 horsepower. I'll talk about fuel economy here in just a bit, but I'll just take a step back and admire the CX-9. A great family vehicle. Cargo room might be one of the challenges, so before we go inside, let me show you the cargo, because I think that's one of the practical things people will ask questions about in a vehicle like this. So I'm going to hold the key fob down here. The vehicle's locked. It'll automatically pop up. Driving matters. Hashtag zoom zoom. Okay, now I've already got the back seat down, 3 rows. Now, with this seat up, you're looking at right around 14 cubic feet of volume behind this back row of seats folded down, which I just did here. Now you're looking at around 38 cubic feet of volume. Fold the middle seat down completely, right around 72. Not as competitive as you may find maybe in a Honda Pilot, but it's okay. I think that this is probably one of the biggest downsides of the vehicle is cargo space and a high floor. From here up to here, kind of a high spot. Underneath this, you do have a little extra space for hidden cargo. All right, you'll put your droids in there, if you know what I'm saying. All right, Star Wars trivia. Push button here, closes down. I'm gonna have a whole bunch more information on everymandriver.com, so to complement what I do here in terms of a review. And I did a lot of driving impressions in the Grand Touring earlier this year, so I'm going to bypass the driving on this one because I don't want to repeat all the information. You can check it out anyways. So the vehicle is locked. Let's go ahead and lock it. There you go. Now I will keep the key fob in my pocket. All you got to do is press this black button right here. Unlocks. Now I've got some great leather interior because this is the Signature top trim level. So let's go inside. You can also open the lift gate by pressing this button right here. Screen on top, push button start. Love all the navigation options down here, which all work up there. One thing I think is missing, people want me to be a little more critical. I won't be critical, I'll have a critical eye, is that there is no cooled or ventilated seats on there. There is heated seats, but no cooled or ventilated seats, which is kind of a bummer. They do have this smart brake option here, so I can pull this, and now the vehicle has this park brake on, which you can see in the instrument cluster. I press it down, or pull it up, it releases it when I put my foot on the brake, okay? And you can see, it lets you know if any doors are open. It's kind of cool right there, right? It says 76 degrees. I swear it's got to be closer to 80, maybe 90 degrees right now. That may adjust now that the car's turned on. Here's some safety things that are nice and good selling points. Lane departure warning, blind spot detection. So if a car is coming over into your blind spot, I'm gonna turn that on now. So that'll be activated. Traction control system. So there you go on that. Steering wheel mounted controls. I was using this earlier today because I have, let me open this up here. I've got a USB plugged in, so I was using my phone for this, and so I was able to take calls and even play Pandora with Bluetooth and listen to podcasts by using this. So steering wheel mounted controls, nothing that stands out compared to previous models. Here's your Bluetooth on this left-hand side where you can answer a call, turn it off. Volume controls for entertainment system. There's your adaptive cruise control. This mode, cruise control, radar cruise control, is, let me turn it on, is deactivated by pressing that. Otherwise, cruise control models there, modes there, I should say. There is the heated seats, which I do not want to use right now. Wish they had the cool seats, but they don't. All the climate controls. Shiny shift gear area. This is for, can you see that? For radio, music, home, navigation, back button. All this is really easy to figure out when you're going through what's up there. There's entertainment. I'm pressing enter now. I don't have the radio on. Go back to home, navigation, settings, and so on, applications, HD radio, fuel economy monitor. Let's go ahead and talk about this one right now. 22.2 miles per gallon is what I'm averaging. Mazda is hoping for a mixed driving number of 23. It's 20 city, 26-ish for highway averages, and I've been averaging 22. Use the information button here to see in the instrument cluster some good information such as how far I've driven. I have driven 520 miles, and there's my average, 22.1. Again, that temperature should be kicking up here in a second. Anyways, I put a lot of miles on it. I'd say maybe 50-50 has been highway versus city. So I could probably do a few more highway miles to get that average up, but I think it's respectable. Nice interior colors. I'm gonna turn this around here and show you this. You got one sliding sunroof. Now, it would be nice to have two sliding sunroofs or a massive panoramic sunroof. Maybe they'll do that in later iterations, who knows? But I think that would be a nice little bonus, especially in the signature trim level, which is the top trim level in this vehicle. Okay, let me show you the backseat legroom and headroom and give you a perspective on how useful this vehicle can be for you. Now, I am 5'11", and here is my position behind myself, and this is impressive to me. Even though cargo is not a huge selling point for the CX-9, legroom is really good in my opinion. So here's how much room I have between my knees and the back of this seat, and there's a great indent here for additional space if you need it. But I'm doing okay with legroom. A little bit lower, you can kind of see there. It's all good to go in my opinion. I love this. Headroom, at first it seems like it might be a little claustrophobic, but if you can see there, an indent in the roof line, which helps out for some of those taller passengers. I like that a lot. Also an O-blank handle right here. There are 4 O-blank handles all the way around. I've got this seat folded down. You can easily put it up. There's some great adjustability with the middle row seats by lifting this tab right here. And when you do, you can bring it back and forth. So now I'm able to lean back even further. So on road trips, great vehicle for that. Fold down armrest right here. A pair of cup holders, additional storage, which has 2 USB ports, 2. And this is a 60-40 split for the back seat, and these do slide. I think the best angle to show you is over here. So sliding for additional room back and forth. See that? Cool. To make your way in the back, a couple options. You can pull this lever here, and the whole seat folds flat like that. And I told you before, you can just slide this a little more here to gain access to the back rows, which are now up. So there you go for room back there. Got it? Good headspace for all 3 rows. So this has room for 2, 4, 7 people in this crossover SUV. So you're looking at a machine gray metallic exterior paint color on this 2017 Mazda CX-9 all-wheel drive, the signature trim level. MSRP right around $45,000. And again, I encourage you to check out my more in-depth detailed review on the CX-9 from earlier this year. I think it was February. It's a white vehicle. You'll be able to see that. I did 2 versions of that one, a just arrived as well as a detailed review. And the only big difference between that review and this review is now I had the Signature with this one, and before I had the Grand Touring. And the difference again, all-wheel drive is the only option on the Signature trim level. Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate the comments below this video. I will interact with you down there. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate you. Drive safe. We'll see you next time. Hashtag zoom zoom. Adios. Hey guys, it's Dave. I just want to say thanks once again for supporting Everyman Driver and watching my videos. Can you do me a small favor? The next time you're in the market for a new or used car and want to schedule a test drive or just want to get a really great price quote from a dealership of your choice in your zip code, click on the link below and fill out a short form. It's car.show/Everyman Driver. Now it's totally free to you and there's no obligation whatsoever to buy or lease anything. It's just a quick and easy way for you to help support my work and keep this channel going. There's also a free phone number, 844-765-0610, and you can talk to a car segment specialist for car shopping advice and direction. That call is also free to you. The link again, car.show/Everyman Driver. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks again.